So I've decided to go ahead and make this video as a part of my application to the Blizzard Entertainment recently announced Community Council. I came to High Mountain for this because I've been a hunter since December of 2004, I want to say. He was a night elf back then named Cuban Pete on Paranold, but he's a blood elf now. You can see he's got his legendary transmog. First and foremost, Blizzard, how are there no glyphs for different different colors of your bestial wrath? Like, what if I wanted to use a blue bow or something? Just getting that out of the way first. I've played every Blizzard game since every PC Blizzard game since Warcraft 2 to one extent or another. I didn't spend a lot of time with Overwatch. I just didn't. I had other shit going on, but it was fun. Heroes of the Storm was very fun. But I always come back to WoW. And it's, at this point in my life, it's become almost a moving meditation for me to engage with this world. High Mountain is where, in like the Hunter Lodge and the class quest in Legion, I felt this is where Blizzard really delivered on the class fantasy and the class story, the individual player story. And it was part of what made Legion so great for me personally. I have 2 ongoing YouTube playlists for RP WoW characters. One named Yogi Pete, who right now is on the path of the monk. I just started that one. He's going to end up a monk, but if we ever get a bard class, he's going to be a bard. I have a character, Adam Flint, who's going to be playing through a couple expansions right now. He's in BFA as an outlaw rogue, and then he'll be going to likely Ice Crown, or whatever that expansion was, Northrend, and doing the story there. I'm playing as this character on Moonguard, and I am personally entertained by it very highly. It doesn't really seem to be picking up with like Reddit or anything like that, but or YouTube or any of it yet, but I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. Let's see, this is an application for Blizzard's Community Council. I consider myself a clear communicator. I spent 6 years in the nuclear navy. And let me tell you, those are some nerdy motherfuckers, the nuclear navy. Shout out to people I used to play WoW with while I was a nuke on the Enterprise. You know who you are. Let's see what's going on over here.
Off with you.
I am currently a graduate student at CSU Pueblo for social work. I just recently completed yoga teacher training at Nova Stella School of Yoga here in Pueblo, Colorado. That's where I'm from. I have an ongoing YouTube playlist of the permaculture suburban project that I have going on here. I'm sort of documenting how I'm turning my yard into a permaculture guild. I have a business called Keepers of the Orchard Grove. I haven't done my 2020 taxes yet, so it's not really a business, but it's been registered. I maintain a daily yogic and druidic spiritual practice, and both of those things will be woven into my RP stories. I've read the Bhagavad Gita. Well, I've listened to it. I have taken a lot in. My druidic practice is very informal. There is a AODA, like an official druid thing that I just haven't really looked into. It's more of a personal meditation practice out in nature. Really, that's what it is for me, and a bardic practice. I have many ideas that I think could help improve the game. Many ideas. They come to me while I play. Like I said, it's become something of a moving meditation for me at this point. It's just ingrained into my psyche so much that I can just stand here and tap into the multiverse and fucking pick out, like, why are they not doing this? Why are they not doing this? Usually it comes down to the way you guys monetize. First of all, I would put Hearthstone expansions. I stopped trying to keep up with Hearthstone. You guys had way too many expansions coming out way too quickly. Got way too expensive to keep up. If you made Hearthstone cards available through a WoW subscription, like, you can play competitively in Hearthstone by maintaining your WoW subscription, both of your games would benefit from that, first of all. Second of all, the fact that pet battling is not available on mobile in a game where you can earn pets that you can use in-game, to me, that is insanity. That you guys are not doing that. That is insanity. Leveling. Okay, so I'll talk about Torghast for a while, and the way Torghast works, where you get more points for exploring. You get a better score, etc. Leveling, you could have a linear leveling experience. You could make it like where you get sent to random zones and explore them like Torghast to get a certain... You're given powers like you're given in Torghast that make your traps better so that you learn a trap build. It helps you learn your class. You complete the zone. You can log out, it's not timed. You complete the zone, you move on to another random zone that you may not have seen for a while and experience the story there. If you choose to do it that way, you already have your full expansion playthrough in effect. Randomize it, tie Lore Master to it, that way, and make it more fun, like trap builds, like kooky builds, super powerful things that you can play for every zone. You know, get major power-ups from every main story quest line that you complete that highlights some skill, some other skill. That would be a fun leveling experience, in my opinion. Torghast itself, like the gameplay style of it, the Diablo 3 smash and grab style, it's fun. You can get into it, you can zone out and listen to music and just like play the game. But Torghast is ugly as fuck. It's not fun to go there. Make dungeon zones like High Mountain, like Stormheim, like fucking Grizzly Hills. Tower levels that make it time-walking fucking Torghast or something like that. Make randomized levels with the zones that you already have and make that your enlist dungeon and your legendary grind, and have them re-experience story beats if they want to, major story beats, or be able to just zone out and get their whatever loot at the end and then move on to the next whatever. You could release story content, quest lines, from the books that you read, the books that you have Christy Golden write. those could be implemented in quest lines in the game as they're released. You play through the story, like major plot beats of the story should be in the game and playable, because you have a world where those locations, those characters exist. So your players should be able to experience them, and the fact that they're not, to me, is lunacy. RP is an incredibly underserved player choice, player ability, player, like, this is how I like to play your game. RP guilds aren't emphasized. People who dig the story, who make their own story. You could have an official contest between RP guilds and whoever's story, like, release one episode a week, to an official Blizzard contest, and whoever gets the most upvotes gets their characters in the game. It's easy. You could have them write your story for you. You could help consult them for what their character that they've created would do. You don't utilize your fan base. So I'll give you an example. When I was a kid playing StarCraft, my favorite thing to do was to build maps that I didn't have to expand on, because I was a pussy and I didn't want to expand. I wanted to have all my minerals there, and I wanted to build up and then go destroy everything with carriers. So I would make, like, those hunters maps with infinite resources. I would, like, the glittering prizes fucking cheat code in Warcraft 2 was all about that, because I wanted the dragons. So I spent, as a kid, my time building maps for you. Somebody built Dota for you. And then form some other game. Like, this is the kind of thing that could be kept within your IP. And should be. Like, I know you tried to do it with the Heroes of the Storm and all that, but, like, your players, you have access to intelligent, creative fans. You have access to people who know how to do the art. You could have fans submit their own armor creations, have your Blizzard polish slapped on it at the end. They could do your artwork for you. You can pay them. You could have contests where the winner gets whatever in the game. Like, it's to me, it's, you have all these things available to you, and it's like you don't see it anymore. I don't know what it is with the corporate structure, where the way you monetize it, you don't take advantage of your fans and their energy. But it seems to me that you don't, in terms of actual, like, they could contribute to your game, and I think would be happy to, frankly. I would like to see a Bard class in the game. I would like to see Hearthstone tournaments in-game in taverns. Hearthstone playable in-game. Tournaments in taverns on specific servers that live streamers hold on release days of whenever you have a new expansion or whatever new content that you're trying to put out there to people. Live streamers stream in World of Warcraft on their servers the release of your card expansion. Like a UI for Hearthstone within World of Warcraft. It shouldn't be difficult. They're both your games. The mobile pet battle thing, guys, like, that's... How have you not done that? Mobile pet battle game where you can earn pets for your WoW character. How have you not done that? Like, RP guild support. Meaningful choices as you're questing through.
Greetings, traveler.
As you're questing through. So, like, meaningful Horde Alliance choices, for example. For now, we choose either Horde or Alliance, kind of based on where our friends play. Imagine a storyline where you have quest giver Jaina and quest giver Thrall with you through the entire main story content. And your choices determine which faction you are aligned with for the course of that expansion. You could even have like a neutral third faction where you're like, and make difficult choices, bro. I don't want to do any of this shit. I'm going neutral. I'm done with war with the Alliance. I'm done with going after major cosmic threats when we could just enjoy our lives here for now and like fucking listen to the bard sing in the tavern. You need a bard class. That would be so great for RP. That would be so great for in-game community. In-game community. You could have the mana or whatever be Numa. Go look it up on Tail Foundry. Have your players given meaningful choices. And I know that's something that you say a lot and it's kind of different to tangibilize in game, but I'm talking like, go play The Witcher. Have your outcomes change for the side shit, right? If you choose this thing, this happens in your world. If you choose this other thing, this happens in your world. For the main story content with Jaina and Thrall or whatever it's gonna be, if you do that or don't, for the main story content, everybody sees the same story beats. Horde sees their Horde story beats. Alliance sees their Alliance story beats. But for the side quest bullshit, that should have meaningful choices. You have phasing available to you. You have the ability to do all these things. It seems like to me. The fact that you don't have a were-raven is lunacy. Fucking lunacy. Nobody likes the Owlkin form. I want to be a were-raven. God damn it. Hunter tank spec, motherfuckers. Survival should be a tank spec. I don't want to have DPS queues and not have the ability to fucking not have DPS queues. Healer mages, tank hunters, tank warlocks. Please, for the fucking love of God, have it available so that we don't have to suffer through pure DPS class queues. For the love of God. I think that's enough ranting for tonight. I don't want this video to take forever. This is going to be my submission to Blizzard for the Community Council. So if you guys like any of these ideas, feel free to upvote it. I'm going to put it on Reddit. Everything I put there gets downvoted into oblivion or completely ignored. But I'm going to put it there anyway and see if it gets anywhere. But we're going to cut it for now. My name is Taylor Hanson. I'm applying for Community Council, Pueblo, Colorado.